Whoa. Okay, timeout.
Yes.
Timeout.
Time.
Eldrazi Tron,
Yeah.
Season 3 champ. Makes
Chris
sense.
Carrozza.
Chris Carrozza. Green-white enchantments?
Yes. So it's not like hexproof, guys.
Yeah, why don't you tell me about this deck?
A little different. So it's kind of like a prison deck, if you will. There's been some variants with like Starfield of Nyx or something like that, where your enchantments become creatures and things like that. But this is a list that runs Courser of Crufix. Hey, you can play lands on top of your library, you gain life off it. Also, no, names aren't backwards.
No, you sat in that chair first.
Then you switched.
It's a prison deck.
Yeah.
Goy says.
Yeah. It runs the... For each tanking creature, you have to pay 2. 1 and a white enchantment. I think it has prison in its name. Ghostly Prison.
Ghostly Prison.
Got there. It runs the Eidolon of Blossom.
Enters battlefield, draw a card.
Yep, or whenever you play enchantment.
Draw a card.
Draw a card. It runs a enchantment that says your opponent cannot attack you unless they pay X, where X is equal to the number of enchantments you control.
Oh.
Fun fact.
Fun
He
fact.
runs like 4 of them in his deck. Yeah. Trying to think of what other stuff he's got. Oblivion's rings are in there.
He's got the sigil, right? Sigil of the throne, or sigil of the empty throne, or something like that, where every time an enchantment is played, you get an angel.
Yes, he does. Yes. Yeah, there we go. Lyle giving us a rundown of some of the stuff that he's got rocking out in his list. So, no, you Jamie now. So we're gonna see what things work out here for this match. It is a prison deck, and it's not as popular as like some of the other ones.
Sigil of the empty throne.
There you
Man,
go.
nailed it.
Boom. Arbor Elf is also in it because, hey, Utopian Scroll is giving you that extra mana.
Uh-huh.
Why not untap that and get some more mana?
Hey, it's also an enchantment. It's weird.
Arbor Elf isn't.
Arbor Elf isn't.
Right. But Utopian Scroll is.
Utopian Sprawl is.
Yep.
Saw a lot of ley lines, man.
Yeah, that is true too. He does run Leyline of Sanctity.
Oh man, he runs one of my favorite creatures.
Because I'm sitting there with my sweet creature. Walking Ballista.
Also, the modern powerhouse.
Oh yes, he does run it. He does run.
Evolving Wilds.
Evolving Wild.
Didn't like it. I don't know why. Because he had the old Nyx Fleece Ram.
Nyx Fleece. Love that.
The enchantment creature.
Mm-hmm.
Play set.
All right, let's see what we got. And goodbye.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so there's the Ghostly Prism in hand. 2 Ghostly Prism, 2 Utopian Sprawls, and an Evolving Wilds. This seems like a keeper, right? And the Ghostly Prisms and stuff like that work out pretty well against this Eldrazi Tron list. So that is something to keep in mind. Now, Chris Carrozza is a Season 3 champion. So he's definitely knows his way around this deck.
Temple, Expedition Map, pass.
Evolving Wilds. What? You do you. I'm going to go find this forest. So, what are we thinking here?
Arbor Elf, online.
Mm-hmm.
Chris is going to play another Temple, show me a Thought Not Seer. Got there.
That would be great, actually. Oh!
Chris, I can't read Carrozza. Oh, is it coming? It's coming.
It's coming.
Yeah, boy. Show it to me. No. Please don't Arbor Elf.
Okay. he's gonna go find himself
Sure.
a land here.
Chris, I can't read Karosa.
Mm-hmm.
I got really excited for a second.
Why? Because of
2 temples plus.
oh yeah, the
Thought Knots
potential.
here?
Oh, he gets
Come
another
on.
temple. So Reality Smasher.
Probably. Makes the most sense.
Mm-hmm. Your 5 coming at you.
Yeah. It's only turn 3.
It's only turn 3.
I've only done that 4 times total. Is one of those times now? Here's a walking ballista.
Ping. Yeah, so Walking Ballista is the newest addition. The newest addition to the Eldrazi Tron list. It's a great card. Definitely has a home in Modern and specific decks like this. Oh, let's take a look. Thought Not Seer. Topian Sprawl. Oh, that's that original Ravnica enchantment that, like... I don't even remember the name of it. Jamie, what's that enchantment there?
Root Maze. Artifacts and lands enter the battlefield tapped.
Leyline, he doesn't have to worry about right now. There's 2 Ghostly Prisons, though. Yeah, I think that's the best bet. Strip away one of those.
Yeah, Ghostly Prison is going to be the a very annoying card for Chris.
Nice guy, Jamie. Gonna keep his hand revealed.
Oh!
Whoa!
Right off the top.
Goes to prison. Boom. You may go. Yes, he'll take 4, but...
Is it just 2 colorless?
Yes.
Okay, but it doesn't
Oh,
get...
Ghost Quarter
wow.
that Utopian Sprawl.
Get rid of that guy. 4 damage.
And bam, there's my 2. I don't know where it went. All right.
Untap.
Mm-hmm. But it has the good art. Yeah, there's a couple different arts for Ghostly Prison now.
Evolving Wilds.
Does not have Tron, but does have Reality Smasher. So I'm going to swing 5. And Jamie says, well, I'm going to go find a basic land and have it tapped with my Evolving Wilds. Only when you cast it.
For Eldrazi spell.
And only when you activate abilities can you pay 2 for it. Doesn't work for Ghostly Prison because you're not activating an Eldrazi's ability. You're paying a cost off of the prison. Fun fact of the day.
Oh hey, Smasher.
Oh hey, look at that! 5 more damage to the face. So even though there's that Ghostly Prison, it says, "Would you like to pay?" Yes, I think I would. Here's my 4. And you will take 9, sir.
Okay.
Boom. That was game 1.
Glad we did this.
Glad we did this. So, whose sideboard would you like to read?
I'll read Chris's.
Okie dokies.
He's got 1 Batter Skull, 1 Sword of Fire and Ice, 1 All Is Dust, 3 Relic of Progenitus, 2 Filigree Familiar, 3 Ratchet Bomb, 2 Pithing Needles, and 2 Surgical Extraction. Let me see that All's Dust. All day.
All's Dust works out pretty well.
All Is Dust.
Opponent sacks their colored permanents.
Yep.
So with all those enchantments,
Yep.
Goodbye.
Bye. I like the Ratchet Bombs.
Definitely.
See, the thing is that most of those enchantments have the, when it's upkeep or whatever, like Sigil of the Empty Throne. It's like when you play an enchantment, you get an angel.
Yeah.
You can't really Pithing Needle that.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's really anything in Jamie's deck that he's worried about with Pithing Needle. And maybe Surgical, but again, that's a hedge bet. I think with Olive's Dust, I think with the Ratchet Bombs, maybe even the Batter Skull. I mean, that was pretty quick for him, but having a Batter Skull that has the Vigilance and Lifelink can really just kind of set him back in the game if these angels get out of hand.
Right. I think if I'm in Chris's position, I've probably never played this deck.
Probably not.
And I did not see Empty Throne. So I'm not bringing in Batterskull for game 2 if I'm in Chris's position. Now, if I had seen it, I agree, yes. And so I think that leaves him the option for game 3 if he ends up losing game 2 to bring in Batterskull. I personally am a big fan of the lifelink and doing stuff like that. But basically, how can I destroy all of your stuff? All his Dust Ratchet Bombs are perfect for that avenue. So those are definitely going to be coming in. But we could see that whole Batterskull potential coming in for game number 3 if it gets to that. So Jamie's side of things, he's rocking out 2 Sphere of Safety, 1 Rule of Law, 1 Pithing Needle, 4 Nevermore, 2 Leyline of Sanctity, 1 Open the Vault, 2 Corrosion Grip, 1 Nyx Fleece Ram, and 1 Stony Circle. Story Circle. Nevermore is the name card can't be cast, I believe.
Okay.
Which I like a lot.
Sure.
Because you can sit there and be like, well, Reality Smasher.
That seems like a good choice.
Let's say that. All Is Dust, Ratchet Bomb.
That's a large meta call.
Thought Not Seer. Things like that. Seems great. And he runs 4. So that's a large meta call.
if Nevermore comes in and he says Batterskull,
yeah,
All Is Dust.
It's like, hey, Judge, did you show him the cards that I cited in? Because those are the exact cards I cited in.
I don't know how you knew this, but I'm calling for a head judge call. So we'll see. We'll see what they decide to bring in. Trivia time! In honor of the new Modern Masters, Snapcaster Mage and Ranger of Eos. All 3 of the player invitational cards. For 300 mana, name 1.
Second answer gets you 150 mana. Third gets you 75 mana.
Interesting. 1
correct answer per person. So I know of at least 1, but I don't know how many more after that. So let's get it going.
Yeah.
Boom.
Evolving Wilds. Pass.
What do you think about the different arts for Evolving Wilds? Like, is there one that you saw and you're like, man, I really want that one? Or like, if I had to play it in a deck or something? Or
no.
You're just like, eh.
It's Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
I think I've evolved out of the Evolving Wilds phase.
Look at this. Yes.
Oh.
Got him.
Got a forest. Here's a temple.
And here's my Utopian Sprawl.
Sure. Oh, you have to name a color, correct?
Yes.
White.
Purple. Oh, no.
That's
not
helpful.
how that works. Oh, okay.
White.
White, please.
Plays a waste.
Ooh, look at this.
Basilisk Collar.
I do like that card a lot. I think that's gone up in price too. Just a little bit, not very much.
Basilisk, probably.
Yeah.
Green on that one. Okay.
Oh, okay. More you know.
Nevermore?
Yeah, what do we gotta say? Reality Smasher.
Endbringer.
Endbringer.
Another medical. Never saw one of those.
Mm-hmm.
I do like Windswept Heath.
Yeah.
What did you draw?
Leyline.
Oh, okay. Evolving Wilds.
Yeah.
Nevermore.
Wait a minute.
Is that an elf?
That's an elf.
Arbor Elf. That's a lot of mana for an Arbor Elf.
Here's another Nevermore.
Nevermore.
Boom.
Reality Smasher.
Thought Not Reality Smasher called. I'm guessing. I don't know.
Really hard to do this on a PS4 controller. Gotta get that mana, though.
Filigree Familiar. I would like to gain some life, please.
Sure, 22.
And now he's got a threat. Not the threat he might have wanted, but...
Hey, man.
Hey, he can gain some life off of that guy.
If there is anything that is appropriate to wear a collar, I think it's the Familiar, right? 5.
Alright, you now have to pay 3 mana. 4 mana, sorry, to attack with a creature.
Oh.
Because there are 4 enchantments.
I guess this deck just doesn't want to play against Tron. Right? Like,
yeah.
Like, Tron doesn't really do a whole lot.
Alright, I think this is the right play here.
Ballista.
Walking Ballista for 2.
On 2. Ping the elf.
Yeah. Leyline comes out.
Sure.
Let's just shut down that Walking Ballista. Is there a map I think he just drew? So this can set him up actually nicely where he can say, okay, crack, search for another Tron piece and get myself set up nicely, and then I can throw my Basilisk Collar on the Filigree for
Sure.
next turn or something like that.
So vicious Filigree.
Vicious Filigree. That's another Nevermore?
Sure.
Hey, I run a play set of my board, and now I've gotten 3.
Endbringer. Ulamog. There you go. Ulamog.
I wish we knew what he named off of each one. I'm assuming Thought Not, Reality Smasher, but what would be the last one? All is Dust?
All is Dust.
Like, is he going for it? Like, well, he didn't name Ratchet Bomb. We know that much.
First card name with Nevermore. Nevermore. I write them down soon. Thought Not was first. Here we go.
Nice guy.
That's
Ulamog.
Ulamog.
Uh-huh.
All is Dust was second.
Oh, yes.
Better call, dude. Okay, so everything but the Smasher.
Cool. What do you think about Jamie's basics?
Well, I think we're on the same plan as Ryan was in the first game, where it was just kind of put together. Like, hey, this deck's neat. Let me just get some lands and some some spells and some enchantments that have just been collecting dust in the binder because no one's playing this deck.
Yep.
In this shop.
No one is. Now, the thing about this, like, slow, methodical build-up that Jamie's got, it's all going to become undone when he now says, well, I have this ratchet bomb, and I can just start blowing up some of your enchantments. Thing is, he really has to worry about that 5 cost that says you can't attack unless you pay X, where X is the number of enchantments I control. So it's going to be a little bit before Ratchet Bomb really gets online.
Leaves more to be desired. Basics I had lying around on deck.
Alright, so Tron has been assembled, so he's going to say, you know what I need? A Planeswalker. Oh. Enter Scoop Phase. That'll do it. Ugin, guys.
Wow.
Another way to say bye-bye all these enchantments.
I put more effort into my draft deck basics.
Some people care about what their lands look like. And some people...
I'm not one of those people. Sadness that was on the stack just resolved.
Yeah. Sadness on the stack.
Yeah.
Resolved. So we got one more round.
We do.
It's been a super quick night.
Hey, it's only 8:20.
I know. What?
Home for dinner.
Let's look at our points, guys.
Home for dinner.
Home on the range. All right. No, 2 9-pointers. So you know who we're gonna see probably then, unless they drew. I don't know if they did though, because it's getting down to the end for points.
It is.
And if they draw like 2 10-pointers, I don't know. But Robert Bush was the only one with 0 points. I hope he can get a win this round.
Yeah. Nope. They played it.
Oh, they played it. Let's take a look.
Kirito makes a good point.
What was the point? I missed it.
Some people get their feel goods from making their opponent